First off, I want to thank the city manager, Mr. Lopez, for appointing me as your new chief. Mr. Lopez didn't have the opportunity this evening to read my biography, which I wrote. I left about 3 pages off of it because I thought we might all want to go home tonight. But I want to make the point that I don't think there's any question in anybody's mind that read my biography or that has seen my resume as to my qualifications. But I have no problem discussing them with any individual or any group in any forum to get their buy-in as to just not me as the chief, but what we're going to do to move the Livingston Police Department forward. And I want to take this opportunity to both thank Mr. Lopez, who's been excellent in dealing with the negotiations and so forth, and my appointment, but particularly recognize the officers that have been outstanding for the last week. It is my professional opinion that you have an outstanding police department, far beyond my expectations of them. And I am not going to improve this police department. It is my intention to lead it. And we will move together forward, assuming we work out the technical difficulties into the 21st century. And I'm excited at the opportunity to do that. And I also want to thank each of you who stayed. I'm sorry that we don't have a quorum, but I am more than willing to come back. I'm not sure my whole family will be able to come back, but they're very, very understanding and very supportive. They have a lot of years of watching me go through council meetings and board of supervisors meetings and promotions, and I want to thank each and every one of them for coming. Since most of them are carrying guns, I think you'll assume they're police officers and law enforcement, and that would be correct. And I'm very, very proud of each and every one of them. The grandchildren, my daughter, her husband couldn't be here tonight. He's working for the Pismo Beach Police Department, couldn't get the night off. And I want to recognize the police officers that showed up tonight. I'm very proud that they did. I had no expectation that they would, either from other agencies or my own, but I'm impressed that they did, and most of them did it on their free time, which is even more impressive. The other employees that showed up, again, I'm not going to tear up here now, but I promise you when I go outside, it's very emotional. It's a beautiful thing to see. And I want to draw attention to something that City Manager Lopez said to me, because a number of people asked why a big city police commander would come here to the city of Livingston. And during the interview process, I said, well, a big city department is just a lot of little departments strung together, and that's very true. The camaraderie that you find in a unit, in a large police department, is more or equal to the camaraderie that you find in a small department, but I am very impressed with what I've seen and how these officers work together. The last week has really opened my eyes and my appreciation for the city of Livingston. But I want to draw attention to something. The converse question that I asked Mr. Lopez is, why are you here? Do you remember your answer?
No, I don't.
You don't? Well, that was going to be a beautiful segue. Thank you.
But with that being said, I think we have the same mutual desire to help out communities and really make differences.
Exactly. And the words you gave were, it's the people I work with. And I didn't really appreciate what you were saying. I didn't really understand until I spent a week going through City Hall and meeting the people in the street and going to the football game the other night. It really is the people. And it is the people that will keep me here. So once again, thank you for considering me for your chief. Thank you all for showing up. If we do this again, I don't expect anybody to come. It will mean enough to me that you did it this evening. And I stand ready to do whatever it is you require of me to show my worth as police chief. Thank you.
Mayor,
Thank you. So you already know to raise your right hand.
I have done this before, sir.
All right. So you're going to repeat after me. I, Frederick R. Schiff, do solemnly swear
and
and affirm
affirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear through faith
that I will bear through faith
and alliance to the Constitution of the United States
and alliance to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I will take
this
obligation freely
that I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
So at this time, I think it will be perfect time before we go out for cookies again. Pictures.
No. Come back here. No. I think I've covered everything. Again, my deepest gratitude for all of you coming, my family, law enforcement, particularly those that came off duty on your own time, citizens and staff for the city. I'm very, very impressed, and I really appreciate your show of support. And so really all I have left to do is introduce my real boss, my wife, Laura, who is the reason that as you said, I am allowed to come back to police work, and I'm really, really grateful to her as well. So thank you all very much.
All right, so let's have some cookies, let's take some pictures, and good night.